How can students at Western, where can they go or who can they contact if they have feedback for things like ADHD?
My general rule of thumb is they should start with the people providing the service, but it's all the way up to the president's office. Like, we're all interested in being here for our students and doing a great job. And sometimes we do a great job, sometimes we fall down a little bit, and that's normal, it's human.
Yes.
And you try to make sure that you don't do that very often.
Definitely. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, especially as someone that has had feedback and seen results in those.
I will say, like, from the time that you were like in grade 3 to today, I think both K-12 education and university education, we've gotten much more sophisticated in trying to understand what's going on when people are diagnosed with ADHD. I'm sure we're not perfect, but we're so much better than we were a generation ago.
Definitely.
And I can remember the beginning of my career having no training, no idea about this stuff. And now I would say I have a pretty good understanding, not an expert's understanding, but pretty good layperson's knowledge of like, what's an appropriate accommodation? How would you do that? Why would you do that?
Yeah, definitely. I had an experience once in high school. I performed very well academically, but I was in a physics class and the time was done, but I kept writing because of my accommodations. And my teacher told me, you don't need accommodations, you have the highest mark in this class. And so I came with my little letter the next day that I read to her. And I explained to her that accommodations aren't an unfair advantage. They level the playing field between me and neurotypical people or people that don't have things like ADHD. And she was very understanding when she understood it.
Yeah, that's great. We're always interested in hearing from you or anyone really about the services we're providing. So I just invite people to be in touch with us if they have things they need or they want.